What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy with JMed's Brick Clicks. I wanted to go over maybe I don't know about top 10, but at least 10 of the top sets I found on bricks or ReBrickable.com that I made. Now, I found tons more that I love, but these are some of the ones that I made in 2023. So maybe you've seen them. Hopefully you haven't seen all of them. Maybe you made all of them. Who knows? Let's take a look. So I'm a Cardinals fan, a St. Louis Cardinals fan. If you've watched my channel, you see my curio cabinet with all my bobbleheads in it and all my autographed baseballs behind it. So I found this little model, a really simple design of a Cardinal. And it works also as a winter set that my wife let me put up on the shelf in our living room. What do you think? I'm really happy with it. Simple build, not a huge build, but yeah. So we have I have all kinds of different themes here, so it's not just random builds like this. The next one, totally shifting gears. Okay, I'm a kid of the 80s, early 90s. G.I. Joe was a big thing back then. Cobra Stun. And no, these are not, that is not an official G.I. Joe Cobra Commander. It's one of those generic things that I got at Dollar Tree a couple years ago. But it works out well because at least he fits. I use some snow. I don't even know what these guys are. I'm not a Star Wars guy, but they work as the snow figures for my Cobra Stun. Coolest feature here, just like the real set, it opens up. Why it does that, I have no idea. So I guess you can shoot to the side. And then, since Cobra's always retreating, you always have to have a gun in the back. That way they can shoot as they run away. So your bigger guns, you can turn just like that, up and down. I can't even fit my Cobra Commander in there because he's not compatible with the Lego, but at least he'll stand there and look decent on a shelf. So yeah, Cobra Stun. I actually still have this, the plastic official G.I. Joe set of the Cobra Stun. It's missing some hubcaps, kind of like this one. Man, Cobra's just jumping out. Anyway, yeah, decent little set. I found it really cool to build. It was a nice little, the historical significance for me, just having it as a kid. Okay, next one. Now, if you don't know, the closest big city to me is St. Louis. I found a mock of St. Louis. Now, it doesn't look like this completely. I changed the arch, and the builder had these two buildings switched, the courthouse and the Metropolitan building. I moved them only because I wanted the courthouse dead center-ish under my arch, which is how it is in real life. I added the entire front with the waterfront paddle boat. I'm still trying to figure out the wheeling paddle wheels. I like the boat, I just don't like the wheels. I'm still working on that. But yeah, nice little city build for St. Louis, since it's the only one that I really wanted to have for the architecture line. So yeah, somebody made it. Just looking at pictures, I think the guy lives in Europe, never been to St. Louis, and just used the pictures and built this. So really cool design. I'm happy with it. I think when I take it, I'm going to take it with me to St. Louis if I do one of the brick displays at one of the conventions. Brick Universe, or I don't know, Brickfest, or something, whatever it's called up there. I think they changed the name a couple times, or different groups. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to take it up there just as a conversation piece. What's next? Now, you all know, if you've been to my channel before, I do a lot of farming videos, custom tractor builds, custom tractor attachments, farm machinery, along with just updating my farm constantly. I found this really cool build, which uses the biggest tires that Lego makes. And I see I put one on backwards just now in this video. Nobody commented in the last one, so I need to fix this. Anyway, we have a narrow tire, which the tires do spin, and for some reason they go all the way around, which is unrealistic, but yeah, love this tractor. It looks great on the shelf. There's some questionable builds and techniques in here. They wouldn't pass Lego standards for sure, but anyway, it is a really nice build. You can see our lift arms in the back and our drawbar. I love it. Yeah, I need to change out this wheel. I wonder why that did that. I wonder why I didn't catch it when I was building it. Anyway, got to have that. Another big tractor. Talk about looking great on the shelf. It does, especially next to this one. Problem is, this was one of the most painful, problematic builds that, yeah. A couple illegal builds, whatever. I don't know. I guarantee this piece right here, the whole engine is only connected by like 2 or 4 studs, and it will pop off if I pick it up like this. And there it goes. Oh, so it's connected by 6 studs. Very flimsy. You have to cut that red, that is red tubing, and you have to, like, you see, you have to bend it, and you have to cut it to make this work. The seat is the red tubing. And actually had a couple more pieces of red tubing, which I used, and used my steering wheel as my pointer. Those black pieces that I kind of used as pedals, it wanted you to use those, but I could not bend that stuff for the life of me, and yeah. It's not one of my favorite models building, but it does look really good. What do you think? No steering or nothing. Front doesn't steer either. A little bit of historic. I think it's a Graham Bradley is the kind for this one. I think these were like sold in the Sears catalog, like a full tractor. I think that's the history on this type of tractor. If you guys know, hey, drop a comment. Okay, so we got our 2 tractors. What do we have next? Next up, we have some Brickheadz. Custom Brickheadz. With the Up House coming out this year, I found I found a Russell. Merit badges, the backpack, he's got his compass, pots and pans, a flashlight, knife, cup, the net, he's got his binoculars. Yeah, it's a really good model. I mean, honestly, this should be sold. That would sell. I'm sure Lego would upscale it and change some things, but still, that would sell. You pair that with a Doug or even a Carl, that would sell. The other great one I found, being a, like I said, 80s, 90s kid, Ninja Turtles, a Shredder. Yeah, that helmet is just spot on awesome. Amazing design. Got our shoulder guards. Really cool. Got some ooze down there just for some coloration. The purple cape. Yeah, those 2 look great. So more nostalgia for me, ThunderCats. Getting a really cool Mum-Ra design. I think I changed this one. I think he had yellow instead of dark red for his headpiece. But yeah, a Lion-O, I love that, spot on. Just the colors between them all, they're so well done. And yeah, having them all done like this, having them all on a shelf together, they look great. Yeah, just search ThunderCats if you guys are into this on ReBrickable.com, or like any of it. If you just go to ReBrickable.com and search whatever I've said, G.I. Joe, Up, there's so many different things you can find. Maybe you don't want to use the exact design. Maybe you just need the inspiration. Somebody else may have already done it, and maybe you could expand on it. I don't make a lot of stuff on ReBrickable, but when there's really cool things that pique my interest, yeah. Okay, the next one, yeah, I know, this is an official set. You're like, what are you doing? But when you buy this set, you don't get a full house. And instead of trying to do it myself and watch the movie, which is one of my son's favorite movies, again, there's multiple versions of this. This one is one of the smaller creators. I know somebody else made one with a flat roof on the back, and that honestly looks like crap. but trying to go spot on and closer to the real design. This one works out. Now you can see where it's separated, but if you have it on a base plate, which I do want to do, is I want to put it on a base plate and put a white picket fence around it and complete this model to have in my city. It's one of my favorite movies as well for Disney. That's why I made it run Up, or a Russell Brickhead from Up. So yeah, just simple things like this that you might find on there. If you guys haven't checked it out, check out the website. It's really entertaining. All right, we got one or two more. Okay, the next model, it's in my farm, and it's a little corn vendor? Yeah, little corn vendor. You can see that super expensive corn in there. You guys believe those pieces of corn are anywhere between $3 and $4 a piece? That's nuts. Got my little corn guy there. We'll come around, that's not gonna work. But yeah, I'm trying to reach over my city. A little corn vendor. It works out well when I've got my cornfield instead of the winter display. So the last one I got for you, no, it's not the official Lego Tribute House set for the pirate. It's the treasure chest that pairs with him. Really cool design. Works out well. We got the locking mechanism all the way around the sides, and yes, it does open and stays open. We use some chains in there to keep those open. And why not have a gold treasure chest and just other random gold in there? Just to store my gold pieces. You can see it's a complicated build. I'm really glad somebody thought of it before I tried to, and honestly, I don't think I could have made something this decent and really cool. So hats off to the designer on this one. If you guys want this, yeah, check it out, because it's really cool. It pairs well with the pirate. If you guys don't have the pirate, I guess you can get them on eBay. Look up Lego House Pirate. All right, guys, I think that's it for today. Hopefully I showed you something that you haven't seen. I know I've done videos on pretty much each individual thing in the past year or so. Check those out if you're interested in more details on each one. Check out the channel, like and subscribe if you guys want to. And I appreciate your views. So thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.